Week 2 in the college football season is in the books, and we saw several standout performances from a lot of players across the country. None bigger, though, than quarterback Joe Burrow, who headlines our Eckrich Team of the Week for Week 2. Joe Burrow was amazing against the Texas Longhorns for the Tigers here, most notably on passes targeted 10 or more yards downfield, 18 of 23, 384 of his yards, and all 4 touchdowns came on those passes as he dissected the aptly named DBU before the game there. Texas might have some rethinking to do after Burrow's performance on them. Another performance of note, yes, FSU escaped University of Louisiana Monroe. Yes, they did get to 1-1. Cam Akers, though, was not a part of their struggles that needed an overtime victory and a missed PAT. Cam Akers led the nation with 36 carries. 110 of his 194 yards came after contact. He led the nation also by forcing 11 missed tackles on his carries. Akers, a big reason why FSU was able to hold on and win their first game of the year. Another guy, no stranger to forcing missed tackles after the catch, Rondell Moore, led the nation with 18 targets, 13 receptions, 220 yards. He gained 134 of those yards after the catch, forced multiple missed tackles. He truly is the go-to guy, not only for Purdue, not only in the Big Ten, but is the go-to guy in the nation if for any sort of DFS fantasy play, but also if you're looking for maybe the biggest playmaker and most explosive guy in the country. It's Rondell Moore. Other big names here, Justin Jefferson, one of 3 LSU receivers to go over 100 yards. First time the Tigers have done that. But of note here, Travis Bruffy of Texas Tech, 50 pass blocking snaps, only allowed 1 pressure, and had the nation's highest run blocking grade for tackles. Big game from Texas Tech, and maybe a force to reckon with on that offensive line for the Red Raiders. We flip now to the Eckrich Defensive Team of the Week here. Marlon Davidson headlines the defensive lineman, but 2 small school guys to note as well. Louisiana's Chauncey Manick, he won 34.4% of his pass rushes, 7 total pressures on the afternoon. Big reason why they were able to get the victory here. Garrett Marino as well, reigning Conference Player of the Week. Looks like he's going to do that again as he got home with 9 pressures, 3 sacks, leading all the defensive interior players in both of those categories. Big reason why UAB moves on in the win column as well. Linebackers here of note too. Nick Bolton joins Cale Garrett, Missouri, with a big game here, but Charlie Thomas at Georgia Tech. The Yellow Jackets are going through some growing pains on offense, flipping to a more spread attack. Charlie Thomas will be leaned upon, as will the Yellow Jackets defense as a whole. 2 sacks, 4 defensive stops, forced another fumble, and a big reason why they held USF to just 10 points on the afternoon. Now going here into the secondary, A.J. Green featured here as our player of the week, so to speak. He saw 5 targets as the primary coverage defender, allowed only 1 reception, made an interception himself, and just allowed 5 yards in coverage. Big game from a Big 12 cornerback here. Then you move on a little bit here. Couple of guys with an NFL pedigree, Antoine Winfield Jr. and Patrick Surtain II. Winfield saw 2 targets as the primary coverage defender, did not allow a reception, and made a pick himself to boot. Also another sack. Big game. Gophers go to 2-0. Alabama's Patrick Surtain, he allowed only 25% of the passes thrown his way to be caught, forced another fumble, had an interception. Big game for a big secondary. The Crimson Tide look ready to roll, and as they get into SEC play, Surtain, another one of the big reasons why. Would be remiss to not mention Matthew Trickett, hits the game-tying field goal for Kent State, and then also the game winner in overtime as the Golden Flashes get the victory as well. And there it is. For more on the Eckrich National Team of the Week, head to PFF.com.
You want to get rid of me and get back to more great PFF YouTube content? All you have to do is push that button right there and subscribe. Thanks for watching.